Before we start to know and solve the problems, we should know the basic terminology that has been used throughout our problem solving. Now, the first thing is, what is an experiment? When we say experiment, it consists of two categories. One is called as deterministic, another is called as random experiment. Deterministic experiment indicates that whenever you are performing a particular task, you know the outcome of that particular task. Now, for example, if you write the exam, you know the two chances, either you will pass or you will fail, right? That is called as deterministic experiment. Now, when we come to the random experiment is performing a task, and while you're performing tasks, you basically observe all the sets of results, and these results is being predicted over a range of particular thing. Or you can say that in an experiment we know the set of all possible results, but find it an impossible to predict one of any particular execution is nothing but a random experiment. Now, while you say a random experiment, you have a bag of balls. Now, if you, with all the colors, when you want to pick the white ball, what is the possibility that each time when you put your hand into the bag and you get a white ball only, there can be a chance that you can get red, yellow, or any other colors that is present in the bag. That is called as random experiment. You go on trying it until you get your desired white ball. Okay. Now, the next thing that comes is about what do you mean by certain terms. Among that is, one is what is trial. Now, what is trial? When we purchase a car, so the showroom fellow says that why don't you take a trial? What does it indicates? That he is giving you a chance to see the performance of a particular car. Over here also the same is being followed. When you say a trial, the trial is a performance of an experiment. Now, next is outcome. What does an outcome means? When you perform a particular experiment, what will be the outcome of that experiment? We should know it. One chance is that you already know the outcome, one chance is that you might not know the outcome. Now, for example, when you flip a coin or toss a coin, what is the possibility of outcome? Either head or tail. Similarly, when you roll a die, the die has 6 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you know the outcomes are 6. Similarly, when you say the marks are always under the range of from 0 to that of 100. Likewise, when you say the grades, so how do you grade it? As A, B, C, D, and F. Now, next is, what is experiment? An experiment is collection of basic outcomes with specific properties. When you take an example of tossing a coin, when you take an example of rolling a die, what is the outcome of getting less than 3 or equal to 3? We shall be seeing the possibility. Similarly, for each of the cases, you have a set of representation. Like event is being given as E. For 3 possibilities of getting 3 out of 6 is only 3 chances. So we say that outcome is 1, outcome 2, outcome 3. Now, the important point that we need to know that it depends upon the event, and the outcome can be any number, even it can be a 0.